Once upon a time, there was a man traveling alone to see his family. He walked joyfully along a deserted, dusty road that stretched from Jerusalem to Jericho, eager to get home. But little did he know, his journey was about to turn into a nightmare. Suddenly, from behind the bushes, a group of fierce robbers jumped out. They attacked him mercilessly, stripped him of his clothes, beat him without pity, and left him lying on the ground, broken and barely alive. There he was, groaning in pain, unable to move. The scorching sun burned his wounded body, and each breath felt heavier than the last. His desperate eyes searched the road for any sign of help. Then, off in the distance, he saw someone coming. It was a priest. Surely he will help me, the man thought. But as the priest got closer and saw him lying there, he turned his face away and crossed to the other side of the road without stopping. The man's heart sank. His strength was fading, and with it, his hope. Then, footsteps again. This time, a Levite, a man known for his devotion to religious law and temple service. The wounded man's heart beat faster. Maybe now, he would be saved. But the Levite too just looked at him. He paused for a moment, then walked away, leaving him alone in the dust. Just when everything seemed lost, another figure appeared on the road. A Samaritan. Jews and Samaritans didn't get along. There was deep prejudice and mistrust between them. But this Samaritan was different. When he saw the wounded man, his heart was filled with compassion. He didn't see an enemy. He saw a human being in need. Gently, the Samaritan knelt beside him. He cleaned the man's wounds, pouring oil and wine to soothe and disinfect. Then, with great effort, he lifted the man and placed him on his own donkey. Step by step, they traveled slowly down the road, each step a testimony to the Samaritan's kindness and courage. When they reached an inn, the Samaritan did everything to ensure the man was well cared for. He stayed through the night, making sure he had food and water. And the next day, before leaving, he gave 2 silver coins to the innkeeper and said, "Take care of him, and when I return, I'll reimburse you for any extra expense." And just like that, the man's life was saved by the generosity of a stranger. When Jesus finished telling this story, he asked, "Which of these 3 was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers?" A teacher of the law answered, almost reluctantly, "The one who showed him mercy." And Jesus said, "Go and do the same." And so he did. This powerful story teaches us a timeless lesson about love and compassion. In a world where people often avoid each other because of differences, the story of the Good Samaritan reminds us that true kindness comes from the heart. The priest and the Levite, respected and important people, didn't stop to help the injured man. But the Samaritan, someone who would normally be ignored or rejected, showed us what it really means to be good. He didn't hesitate. He saw a man in pain, and he acted. This story shows us that we don't need special titles or positions to make a difference. What we need is a heart full of love and a willingness to help. The Samaritan didn't see a stranger or an enemy. He saw a person in need. His compassion teaches us to look at others with kindness and to offer help whenever we can. As we reflect on this story, we should ask ourselves, how many times have we passed by someone who needed help and done nothing? May we learn to be like the Samaritan, seeing every person as an opportunity to do good and to spread kindness. Because in the end, this story shows us something beautiful. When we help others, we make the world a better place. And when we follow the Samaritan's example, we let the light of kindness shine through our hearts, lighting the way toward a more loving, gentle future. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Stay blessed and see you in the next one.